On behalf of the International Council of Nurses, it is my great pleasure to wish all nurses around the globe a happy 2014 International Nurses Day. Today is a day we step back from our routines and acknowledge and celebrate the contribution of nurses. Each and every one of us should be proud of the work we do every day, year-round. We deserve to hold our heads high and congratulate ourselves on all what we have achieved and all there is to come. We make a difference every day of the year. Today is a day to honor nurses, but it is also an opportunity to focus on critically important issues which affect all nurses in all countries around the world. And this year, ICN has chosen the theme, Nurses, a Force for Change, a Vital Resource for Health. Again, Nurses, a Force for Change, a Vital Resource for Health. There is growing recognition that sufficient, adequately trained, and motivated health workers are essential for the health of the world's populations. It is so important I'm going to repeat it. Sufficient numbers of nurses, well-trained, adequately trained, and motivated health workers are essential to move the health of the world's population. As the largest group of health professionals and the closest and often the only available health worker in many communities, nurses can and do effectively contribute toward the achievement of the Millennium Development Goals, as well as reducing the burden of non-communicable diseases. Furthermore, we need to strengthen primary health care, where nurses play an essential role. It is critical to have primary health care to both addressing the burden of chronic diseases, as well as reaching most vulnerable and marginalized members of society. Nurses need to be well supported to attain the right professional and clinical skills. Nurses also need to be clear how best to identify the available workforce we have, as well as opportunities to use to the maximum benefit the scarce resources that we have. We need to use good evidence that it's drawn from high-quality data that has been subjected to robust and objective analysis. And we have growing number of studies from different parts of the world that gives us the clear direction and evidence to advocate for high-quality nursing care. Most importantly, we need to be involved in every level of decision-making regarding the nurse workforce, including workforce planning, working conditions, working environments, education, and continued learning. We must be at the table of those discussions. ICN's 2014 IND Toolkit goes into considerable detail on each of these important aspects of human health resource planning. And I encourage you to go to the ICN website, www.icn.ch, and download the kit. It will give you the information you need to be able to promote and discuss these important issues. Briefly, there are 5 considerations. 1, we need to have leaders at every level of the health system to build quality work environments and implement new forms of care delivery targeted toward the contemporary needs of those we serve. So we need leaders at all levels of the health system. 2, we need increased collaboration within the nursing profession and between the healthcare professionals to maximize scope of practice in addressing the changing healthcare delivery system. So we need unity of voice within nursing, and we need to collaborate with others outside of nursing. 3, we need to be prepared to manage rapid changes in a globalized and technology-driven world in which financial and human resources are limited. So we need to be aware of the environment and be able to collaborate and advance our agenda in those arenas. 4, we need to develop an education and learning system aimed to improving the performance of health systems by adopting core professional competencies to specific contexts while drawing on global knowledge. And finally, 5, we need to critically assess our own personal responsibility to improve the image of nursing and how the public and other disciplines view us. I have to tell you that through my travels and otherwise throughout this year and for decades, every time I am at awe with the incredible work that nurses do in all parts of the world, serving all kinds of communities. So let's be proud of what we do and how we make a difference. So let me conclude by calling on each and every one of you to show the community, public, other professions, and our politicians how we are making a difference, to accept your personal responsibility to act as a force for change and a vital resource for health. Enjoy your celebrations today and let the world know how proud nurses are of our vital contribution to the health and well-being of the community. Thank you.